Interview preparation step by step. CodeIgniter 3 interview questions and answers. Top 30 commonly asked questions and answers. Question 1. What is CodeIgniter? Answer. CodeIgniter is a lightweight PHP framework designed for rapid web development with minimal configuration. Question 2. What are the features of CodeIgniter 3? Answer. Features include MVC architecture, lightweight framework, built-in security tools, caching support, and easy database integration. Question 3. What is MVC in CodeIgniter? Answer. MVC stands for Model View Controller. It separates data handling, model, presentation, view, and logic, controller, for better code management. Question 4. What is the use of the config.php file? Answer. The config.php file is used to set application-specific configurations such as base URL, encryption key, and session settings. Question 5. How do you load a library in CodeIgniter? Answer. Use $this greater than load greater than library, library_name, to load a library in CodeIgniter. Question 6. How can you use a helper in CodeIgniter? Answer. Use $this greater than load greater than helper, helper_name, to load a helper function. Question 7. What is autoload in CodeIgniter? Answer. Autoload is a configuration file to load essential libraries, helpers, or custom classes automatically when the application runs. Question 8. What is the default controller in CodeIgniter? Answer. The default controller handles the default route when no controller is specified. It is set in the routes.php file. Question 9. How can you connect a database in CodeIgniter? Answer. Configure database credentials in application/config/database.php and use $this greater than load greater than database. Question 10. How to enable debugging in CodeIgniter? Answer. Set the environment constant in index.php to development to enable debugging. Question 11. What are hooks in CodeIgniter? Answer. Hooks allow the execution of a script at specific points in the application lifecycle without modifying core files. Question 12. How does session management work in CodeIgniter? Answer. CodeIgniter provides built-in session management using $this greater than session library. Question 13. What is routing in CodeIgniter? Answer. Routing maps URL patterns to specific controller methods using routes.php configuration. Question 14. How can you secure a CodeIgniter application? Answer. Use XSS filtering, CSRF protection, and validate user input. Secure database queries using prepared statements. Question 15. What is the use of the _base_URL function? Answer. The _base_URL function generates the base URL of the application for assets or redirection. Question 16. How can you implement pagination in CodeIgniter? Answer. Use the pagination library to divide large datasets into smaller pages. Question 17. What is the use of the autoload.php file? Answer. The autoload.php file is used to autoload helpers, libraries, or config files globally. Question 18. What are CodeIgniter sessions stored in by default? Answer: by default, sessions are stored in browser cookies. You can configure them to be stored in the database. Question 19. How do you handle file uploads in CodeIgniter? Answer: use the "file uploading" class to handle file uploads in CodeIgniter. Question 20. How to create a custom library in CodeIgniter? Answer: create a file in application, libraries define a class, and load it using $this greater than load greater than library . Question 21. What is a helper in CodeIgniter? Answer: a helper is a PHP file with common functions that are application independent. Question 22. How can you use multiple databases in CodeIgniter? Answer: configure multiple databases in database.php and switch them using $this greater than load greater than database . Question 23. What is a flash data session in CodeIgniter? Answer: flash data is used to store temporary session data, which is cleared after the next request. Question 24. How does error handling work in CodeIgniter? Answer: use the $log_message function to log errors and display errors based on the environment. Question 25. How can you improve the performance of a CodeIgniter application? Answer: use caching, database optimization, and minimize auto-loaded components. Question 26. What is the use of the "index.php" file? Answer: the "index.php" file is the entry point for all requests in a CodeIgniter application. Question 27. How do you send an email in CodeIgniter? Answer: use the email library to configure and send emails. Question 28. How do you handle 404 errors in CodeIgniter? Answer: customize the 404 error page in application/views/errors/HTML/error_404.php . Question 29. What is caching in CodeIgniter? Answer: caching improves application speed by storing a copy of the output and serving it to subsequent requests. Question 30. How do you secure database queries in CodeIgniter? Answer: use Query Builder and parameterized queries to prevent SQL injection. Thank you for watching our video on interview preparation step by step. Feel free to comment with any questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.